Niko and the Cloud Who Lost Its Rain. Once upon a time in a cheerful little village, there lived a boy named Niko who loved watching the sky. He'd lie in the grass for hours, imagining the clouds as animals, ships, or even castles. One morning, as Niko walked to school, he noticed something odd. A single tiny gray cloud floating very low just above the rooftops. It looked worried. Curious, Niko waved at it. To his surprise, the cloud floated down and spoke in a small, whispery voice. "Hi, I'm Drizzle, and I have a big problem." Niko blinked. "A talking cloud?" Drizzle sniffled. "I've lost my rain." "Lost your rain?" Niko asked. "Yes, I was supposed to water the sunflower fields today, but when I tried to rain, nothing happened, not even a drop." Niko thought for a moment. "Maybe I can help." So Niko and Drizzle set off on a sky-high adventure to find the missing rain. First, they visited Thunder, a giant booming cloud who was napping on a mountaintop. "Have you seen any rain?" Niko asked. Thunder yawned so loud it shook the trees. "Not from me," he rumbled. "Maybe check with the Rainbow Sisters. They see everything." Niko and Drizzle soared over the hills to find the Rainbow Sisters dancing across the sky. "We haven't seen your rain," they sang, "but we did see a group of sneaky breeze bugs flying south with a bottle that looked drippy." "Breeze bugs?" Drizzle gasped. "They're mischief makers." Following a trail of giggles, Niko and Drizzle flew toward the Whispering Woods. There, in a clearing, dozens of tiny bugs were bouncing around with a shiny glass jar, full of Drizzle's rain. "Hey!" Niko called. "That doesn't belong to you." The breeze bugs laughed. "We only wanted to make it snow in the middle of summer, just for fun. But that rain is needed for the sunflowers," Niko said. "Without it, they'll droop and dry up." The bugs looked at each other. They didn't want to hurt the flowers. "Okay," their leader buzzed. "We'll give it back on one condition. You have to play a game with us." Niko smiled. "Deal." So they played tag among the trees, hide-and-seek in the clouds, and a silly game called Guess That Gust. Everyone laughed, even Drizzle. When the fun was done, the bugs returned the jar. With a spin and a pop, the rain poured back into Drizzle's fluffy body. She twirled in the air and a soft mist fell gently to the ground. Niko smiled. "Let's go water those sunflowers." They flew over the fields and Drizzle rained down soft, silvery drops. The flowers stretched tall, their yellow faces turning toward the sky. "You did it," Drizzle beamed. "You helped me be a rain cloud again." "Sometimes," said Niko, "even clouds need a little help." As a thank you, Drizzle gave Niko a small cloud-shaped stone that glowed when he was being kind. And from that day on, every time Niko looked up, he'd see Drizzle waving from above, sometimes raining, sometimes just floating happily. Because even the sky remembers its friends. The end.